Welcome everybody. Let's start the show. How's it going? All right, the session has started. Quite excited. Look at this. Almost went down to the new week opening gap high. What a move. Muhammad, hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We almost went down there. Interesting moves. Interesting moves in this market. How's it going? How was the pre-New York session? Or the early New York session, if I should say. All right. The new XFA, wish me good luck with the new XFA account, Mohammed. Exactly. Cover the expenses first. Good luck with that. I wish you all the best. Everything. Let's see what's happening on gold. Yeah, you gotta fight the greed. I know we all need the money, we all need the profits. I know, but you gotta fight it. You gotta fight it. Filkos, welcome. How's it going? How was the pre-New York session so far? I need some answers. My bias? Well, I'd like to see the new week opening gap being tagged, that 482. Don't tell this anyone, but I have a small short position open. So my target is actually 491 something. So for now, at this moment, I'm still bearish. But it can change. 50 bucks in profit, let's go. Hey, that's green, Filkos, that's all that matters. Nice. Nice, Filkos. Nice song. So the problem with this, well, I'm risking about 200 bucks on this one, so not a big deal. If it's gonna go against me, it should be going above the 750, so I have a pretty wide stop on this one. I'm okay holding this. As you can see, I'm still around break even. So we'll see. Still have 5 minutes to go. Hey Nava, welcome. Red news. Is there anything in the market? French PMI targeted tax increases for some big companies. Okay, that's not a big deal. Anything else? Powell is going to speak later. Nothing else. Nothing. Okay. Tech, politic, business. Nothing. Nothing. The Abyss. To London now. We made Chuck Norris jokes. Oh, we did too. We had that too. We also had those Chuck Norris jokes. Back in my time. Portfolio is hurting, but at least my core funded is up 2,000. That is very good. That is very good. Good job on the funded account there. I'm quite curious how this open is gonna go. Unfortunately, we can sweep higher. That's more than 100 points, 120. Exactly, Phil, because that is a fact, by the way. That is a fact. I love the one. My favorite is Chuck Norris never sleeps. He just waits. He's just waiting. Or something like that in English. He never sleeps. He's just waiting. Two more minutes. This should be fun. All right. My theme song, it's still here. I still have it. I still have the theme song. I was just like, it's a little bit cringe or something. So no, I still have it. It's not scrapped. So I was like, okay, maybe we will have it not too many times on the stream. I have a feeling that this is just gonna go higher. I do like that 819 level, so I wouldn't be surprised on a push to that area. We'll see. We'll see. 10 more seconds, I think, is gonna rip higher. There we go. The market is open for business. Let's see. It almost managed to tag that new week opening high, and this is why I think there could be a squeeze. Fighting that 600 level. Oh my god, 19, yeah. Snackermaster, you're not late. Just watching the markets here. I had the trade earlier before the stream. Here it is. I'm kind of like looking for just, you know, the market to tap into that new week opening gap, but I have a feeling that this one's just gonna rip higher. Maybe I was a little bit too early. Entered earlier in this area, kind of waiting for a shift again to the downside, but it didn't happen. It did not happen. I'm telling you, if it goes below 550, I'll move my stop. I don't want to risk too much on this. I mean, I'm not risking much at all because it's like 200-ish. Everybody's waiting for Powell, but that's gonna be like around midnight. No, sorry, no, not midnight. That's gonna be lunch hour. That's gonna be in lunch hour. Yeah. Okay, let's keep on waiting. Go lower, come on. Just go lower. You gotta go below that 50. Just go lower. All right. I gotta reduce the risk. Free money. Or 80, then bullish reversal could be. I'm targeting, actually we could be just targeting that 505, to be honest. But I have a feeling if it goes there, it might try to break that or tap that new week opening gap. I mean, I don't know, but it might try to. Like fresh fruit. You know what? I don't care. I'm exiting. I closed it manually. Everything has been closed manually. You know why? Because I'm afraid of a bounce. This was such a sharp drop. I took like $220 on 5 accounts, so I'm okay. I think it's gonna go down to the 490s, but I'm not. I'm okay. Look at that. I'm okay. Look at that. There you go. There you go. My original TP. There you go. Boom. I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with this. I'm fine. No problem. I was afraid of a sharp bounce back to the 580s, so I took it. I'm the market maker. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like this area. That's why usually when we have this sharp drop at the market open, especially when we have a significant low here, sorry, this here, like, yeah, now it's in the gap. So usually then it does something like this. It goes up sharply, and then, so because of that, I was like, I don't care. I made more than 200 on each of the accounts, 220 or something. I'm just closing it, so that's it. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Let's go, Muhammad. That's the only option. You get it. Okay. Positions, of course. No giveaway, business lens. Let's just go to take the no wick daily bear. Yeah, most likely. It likes to spy back fast. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't feeling comfortable with this. As I was saying, I was afraid of a bounce because like this drop from here was like 120. So I was like, what if this one's gonna bounce up like 50 points in like 20 seconds? And I don't want that. So anyway, we tagged the new week opening gap high, so it's good. It's good, everybody. It's good. We like this. Secured some profits. We did it as a team. This is how it's done. Other than that, I don't know. How far it's gonna go? That's a great question. That's a great question. Player-based stocks. Meta, Roblox, PayPal. Wow. All those? Nice. Still trading my stop. Well, you know, if you're trading your stop, that's not a bad idea if you secure something there. Maybe somewhere like If it goes down, you can try to go for a full TP at 400, or you know what, maybe around 427. Who knows? Yeah, but if you're trading it, it's fine, you know, because if you get stopped out in profit, that's good. You secure some profit, so it's house money. It's basically a free trade, so you're good. You're absolutely good. The best position with house money. Feels like it still wants to go. Be careful with the long positions. This is like the Walter White screaming in Carmi. Really? No, don't let it be. I would take full TP somewhere around that 430, 427 area right here. But obviously it's not my decision to make, and it's not financial advice. But even if it drops, you know, who cares if it drops another 200 points? Nobody cares. Do you think it's possible to go back to? Yeah, it's possible. To 100? Hold on. I mean, there's not much at 100. We do have a sell side liquidity at 87. Randall was saying in the morning that we're gonna go to 31. That's why I left his level right there. But you know what? It's easy to sweep Sunday low. And that's gonna be at 156. So why not? Why not? Wouldn't be surprised. Technically Friday low, yeah, sorry. Friday, sorry, not Sunday, but Friday. Yeah. That would be, you know, that would be quite crazy. By the way, everybody, please push the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, please. Thank you so much. We want to push it in the New York session as much as possible. I do feel a bit of a FOMO. I should have, you know, copied this trade on more funded accounts, but it's fine. I'm okay. Yes, I'll be at My Funded TV today. Yeah, the usual time. And I decided I'm gonna go with your idea, Zacromonster, as a topic. I think it's a great topic. And I gathered some bullet points that could be useful, I think. The title is going to be, Is Trading Alone Holding You Back? And there's lots of things to talk about this, by the way. On the core, do I size down to 4 micros, stops, and see where I land? I don't know, Abyss. It's your decision. I don't know, depending on your strategy. Is it the same way my unmesh? What is that? What is that word? What is that? I don't know what that word is. Perspicacity. I don't know what that is. I have to look it up. Coupled with sheer in-depth. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, man. Okay, close the trade. All right, nice. Congratulations, Muhammad. Zoltan buying here. Arnold can pump. Okay, you're buying. Yes. It seems like you are. You guys want to hear the pump song? It's provocative. Ah, okay. Jay-Z quote. Gotta find the Arnie song somewhere. So if you guys are buying, here's the pump song.
The pump. The greatest feeling you can get is the pump. Muscles get a really tight feeling, like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscle. It just blows up, and it feels different.
It's not working.
It's different. The pump, it's fantastic. The pump, it's different. The pump, it's fantastic. It sounds like for me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman.
It's working.
So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym, coming at home, coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose up in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. That's what we call the pump.
The pump.
The pump. The pump.
Come on, pump it.
The pump. The pump.
How's NQ?
The pump. The pump. The pump. Terrific, right? The pump. The pump. The
The
pump.
pump.
The pump. Terrific, right? The pump.
All right. We're getting back to. I'm gonna paste you guys the link for the song, and you can play it as many times you want it. That's what I'm gonna do. We're getting back to the elevator background music. Oh, I took it away. It goes down. Here's the Arnie song. No trades so far. I mean, other than this one that I had. What's up with gold? Nothing. All right. Huh. Kind of feels like it might want to go higher. In the London session, it failed. Then tried once more. Went down, but there's nothing down there. It swept liquidity. So 4164.8 could be a target. But it's low probability in my opinion. I don't know, man. Can we get there? A 1 minute inversion? I don't know. That's not enough. Where's the first presentation gap? It's here, up there. Let's see what it holds to us. How far is that? 75 points. All right. Magnetic force, yeah. Something like that. I'm telling you, if it goes back up to like near the 70s, it will be very close to tag that first presentation gap. Still have time until 10 a.m. so anything can happen. That's 78. Interesting. I mean, it can go, but is it gonna go? We don't know. Feels like it wants to. Here, look at that. First presentation gap, almost. Wow. It was actually very close. And it didn't go back up there. Kind of focusing on this. If we have a pullback of some sort, that would be nice. Still not going up there. So we might be good for a pullback. Maybe not. Okay. No pullback. I was hoping for a pullback here into this area, or maybe even lower. Like this. And it didn't. It just went without me. Too bad. Sorry, let me read the chat. I wasn't reading the chat. Vivian, hello there. Sorry, I wasn't reading. Yeah, exactly. Next time, never doubt the pump song. The pump song is actually working. How about that, by the way? The pump song is actually working. Let's go, Zoltan. Let's go. 93 bucks. Awesome, awesome. Look at the rejection, though. What a rejection. Wow. Careful. Dun-dun. How far is it gonna go? Even if it goes, can it get through on those highs? Good question. $8 AM has equal highs. I mean here. Yeah, somewhat. It tried to break higher, but it failed. So there could be something there. No zone, by the way. It's amazing how I don't see any demand or supply zone since like a week now. Nothing. I mean, there's only one up there. That 5-minute supply zone, which has been tagged already. I kind of feel bullish on this one now. If you really think about it, this here is actually... That's actually a supply zone. How did I did not see that? 621.5. What? How could I miss this? There is a supply zone right there. A 5-minute, by the way. Wow. Oh my gosh, there's a supply zone. And I didn't see it. How is this possible? 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, 1 micro. Should I go in? I'm going in. Only with 1 micro, targeting 619. You know, for fun. Basically. Damn, my entry is so bad. I'm gonna go with the negative risk to reward before anybody thinks anything. Such a bad entry on my end. Very bad entry. I'm in drawdown now. Let me check this closer. Okay, so there it is. In the silver bullet tower, I think it should be going for it. It's not going to be a big position. It's only 1 micro. Just go for it. Come on. I see. Not much thinking, right? Difficult spot. Yeah, it's a very difficult spot. Malo, welcome. Quick question. What deal on activation is Apex running? Well, 80% on the accounts, but the usual 140 on the lifetime activation. So, yeah, or monthly 85 or $80, 85, I think. So no deal, no special discount, but I can check it for you in a second. Where is it? Just a second. Yeah. Special eval pricing. No. Yeah, it's still on the old price. What? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. Malo, I completely look at that. One time $85. Lifetime PA activation. One time $85. That's actually good. That's good. One time $85 activation. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. My mistake. Don't do it for fun. Yeah. $85 the lifetime activation fee at Apex right now. Ends it's gonna end Thursday evening. Yeah. $85. So I thought that it's 140, by the way. If you don't ask me, I would have thought that it's 140, but it's 85. I haven't checked it. Come on, what's it gonna be? Let's go. I love it. I just love this. I love trading. I love trading with one micro. The funny thing is, look at my Apex accounts today. Look at the Apex accounts here. Apex. Look at $25 to get a payout here. Today I made $334 on this one. The other account still needs $134 to get a payout. But I'm gonna get it, don't worry. This one also getting closer. This one still needs 300, but I made 273 on this one. This one is ready for payout, actually. Wow. Maybe I should request it, right? Maybe I should. So this one is ready for payout. But if I request 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that should be at least 2,500, but somewhere around 3K. I just have to make it to 600. I mean, sorry, yeah, 2,600 on each. So that's why I was okay with one micro trade on this one. Just one micro for today. It's enough. I'm not gonna. And you know what the funny thing is? It didn't go to the. It didn't go to the supply area. Look at that. It didn't go to it. What's up on the mini? The mini didn't go to it. Wow, that's interesting. You know what that means? It's gonna go again. It's gonna go again to that supply area. It's not over yet. I'm telling you, even if it goes down, picks up some more liquidity, let it go, it's gonna go back up there. That's 40 points. Why is it not going? We're back to the first fair value gap here. I think it should be going back up there. I don't know why it didn't take the zone yet. I think it should go back. That's like 21. I don't know why it didn't go back up there. But I'm going to observe it. That was 20. I don't know why. Interesting. All it should have done is just go back up to the 20s, and it didn't. But we still have time. 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah. You did one micro too, yeah. There was a 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah. Look at this. I think it wants to try once more. I think it wants to. I think it wants to go one more time. But I'm not going to chase it again, even though I am super tempted to jump into another long to crack that zone. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be, it could be a high resistance liquidity run. I am happy where I am. So let's just wait and see. Trader King LFT, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? The tickle, generally. Hit me, baby, one more time. No, we're not gonna do that, guys. I'm telling you, I had a crush on Britney Spears when I was like 14 years old or something like that. 14 or 15 years old. 14. I had a crush on her. I was like, man, this is such a good looking, you know. She looked beautiful. She still looks beautiful, but that back then, you know, every teenage boy wanted to have a girl like Britney Spears, you know. How long did it take you to build the Apex buffers? It took me from the last week of August, Vivian. Actually, well, for fully trading with them started from the first week of September. Actually, I got those accounts at the last week of August, but I wasn't really trading with those. Look at that, we pushed up to the zone. So actively, like day to day, it took me from the first week of September. So yeah, it's like 6 weeks now, at least 6 weeks. And I was trading with 1 or 2 micros, but you know, the good news is like, oh, where is, okay, so the good news is that it took me with micros 6 weeks. Actually, this one got to payout level. It took me 6 weeks to get to payout level. I'm gonna request $500 on each of these accounts, so that's $2,500 at least, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be nearly 3K. And if I just continue to trade with as low as 1 or 2 micros, it should not take another 6 weeks for me to get this payout. So I should be able to get a payout in the next three weeks, I would say. If I just aim for $500 of payout, I should be able to get it. This one is almost ready. $25 needed. Which I'm gonna do, not today. I don't care about it today. Today I had fun, made 334. This one still needs 277-ish dollars, but it's fine. I'm gonna make it. So, but I'm thinking like, if I can go with 1 or 2 micros, and even if it takes me like 3 weeks, like, that's good money, you know. Thank you, Vivian. Well, you know, until it's not on my bank account, these are only numbers on the screen. These are only numbers on the screen, nothing more, until it's not on my account. So, but yeah, it looks good, slow and steady, as you're saying. Also, the Bulenox accounts. Look at this. The Bulenox account, this one already had a payout. So this I started also on the last week of August, but I had a very aggressive first week on this one. I already took a payout from these 3 Bulenox accounts, and it's almost ready for the second payout. And look at how much I made today. $91, $91, $91. And almost ready for the second. I think for next week it's going to be ready for a payout. All I need is $300 on each. It's going to be ready for another $3,000 payout. And I'm just going with micros. And it took me about 10 trading days technically, but actually less, 7 or 8 trading days to push it for the next $1,000 payout. So if I can keep up with this, obviously with 1 or 2 micros, that's like very good money, like $3,000 around 2 times in a month. That's $6K in a month from Bulenox, and about $5K or more from Apex. So just from Bulenox and Apex, I can make 10 to 12K in a month by just rebuilding that, you know, payout level with 1 or 2 micros. It sounds too good. Yeah, it's easy to say. I know it's easy to say. Reality check is that market can mess me up. I know that, but that's all, you know, the goal is not to make $10,000 a day right now, maybe later, but imagine you just need to work with 1 or 2 micros and you take out 10K, 12K a month with no sweat, not sweating with the drawdown because it's just 1 or 2 micros. Kind of cool. I like it. And this is actually, it's all about patience, by the way. It's all about patience, nothing more. It's just patience. And it's sometimes, the problem with this, by the way, is that it's so easy to get on tilt. It's so easy to have a bad day, especially when you're, you know, IRL stuff outside of trading things, you know, have an effect on you. You can just snap in 5 minutes and lose it. So you gotta be really focused. Yeah. Yeah, and this is kind of like the power of stacking accounts, but you know why? Usually I preach against copy trading. I used to say, like, if you're looking for the first payout or just looking for the first few payouts, you should not be copy trading at all. And I stay by that sentence, that statement. You should not be copy trading. If you have more experience in payouts, if you have enough discipline to not overtrade, just stay with 1 or 2 micros, and you had multiple payouts, then yes, copy trading is the next thing. But you know, you gotta be really emotionally dialed in. Papa, don't preach. I know, I forgot it. I forgot. Totally. Or if you have, exactly. Or if you have enough accounts to try. Exactly. Zacromancer, yeah. Exactly. I'm sorry. I was just... yeah, this looks like a long trade here. Broke through this supply zone. It seems like it wants to go. Question is how far, right? This area here seems like I was watching this area during the London session. That 750 seems like a good area. It picked up liquidity, and there's a level at 819 on this drop in the Asia session. I have a feeling, I was watching how the candles were printing. I was up early to this morning. I was watching the candles here on the 1 minute chart during the Asia session this here. I was not trading it, but I mean, actually I did. I did trade it, but I was not long. And it seems like this level at 819 is somehow, by some reason, has been protected. By protected, I don't know how to explain it, but it had a hard time. But it has to go through all these levels. But we have the 700, which is a round number. That's kind of close. So why not? Is she even alive? So yeah, everybody, by the way, it's good that Malo actually asked me about this, because it seems like Apex has a lifetime activation fee promo of $85 and 80% off. So that's actually a good price if you want to get a funded account. Dun, 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 dun. How did you get over boom and bust mentality? Honestly, Vivian, I never did. I still have that mentality. The only thing I could do is reduce the number of those incidents, I would call it. Like, I never really got through that mentality. I had a very big tilt week, I would say, back in August. That's why I had to restart everything. I tilted for a week. I just couldn't handle my funded accounts, and the worst thing, I wasn't even copy trading them, and I blew those funded accounts every other day. Like, boom, busted. Like, it was, I don't know, my emotional state of mind was in a very bad place. Some IRL stuff, I think, was affecting my thought process. So I never actually got through with that. I'm still fighting against it. The only thing I could do at times like this is to reduce the size as much as possible and try to remind myself a lot that this is a business. And I keep this sticky note always at my screen. If you guys want it, I can read it, but I was reading it a few times before. I keep this all the time on my screen. Hey, William. No gold trade today. So it says, each trade is simply an edge with the probable outcome and statically independent from every other trade. I learned this from Mark Douglas. So each trade is simply an edge with the probable outcome and statically independent from every other trade. Once I learned this, even if I lose a trade, I can focus on the next one. Like, okay, whatever happened. If I see the next A+ setup, which is gonna happen, that's gonna be, my job is to execute while I'm still in the trade cap, profit or loss wise. Anyway, no trade on gold, William. No trade. Actually, we can check gold for a second. There's a 15-minute supply zone higher. It seems like market wants to go for it. But I have no... The problem with this is that gold did not sweep a specific level here. I mean, yes, it took some... liquidity here. And now it's seemingly going higher. So we'll see. Look at NQ. Randall! I still have your level down there. Look at that. Fill the gap, but I don't trust it. Yeah. I deleted that level that you said, that 851. I think that was your level, but I remember that you said 851.50. I'm gonna keep that level. You said 851.50 is a good short area. So, and actually that's good because I'm kind of looking for that 819 level. If it would go higher, maybe it's I want to see, not there is no zone here. I just think that level here could be significant for price, that 819. It's just a discretionary thing, nothing more. Last days took a break from NQ. Ah, gold. Good luck with gold, William. Good luck. Yeah, sometimes it could be a little bit difficult, I know. Sounds easy to overcome these tilts, but truth is, these habits are deeply exactly, Zacromancer. Exactly. So, yeah, they creep in all the time. And it's kind of strange and it's funny that I never seen, like, I did see, but that's a different thing outside of prop trading. I know someone who is trading with $200,000 or $300,000 on a live account, but he's swing trading, and he trades very small size. Usually he has an open position and drawdown always around 10 to 15%. So you can imagine he always has positions opened up throughout the days, and his drawdown is usually fluctuating around $30,000 or 20 or something like that, 35. But outside of but at prop trading, you know, there's only one person I saw to keep an account for as long as possible, and that's Ash. That's Ash at MyFundedTV. He's keeping that live account for 6 months now. 6 months, the same live account. The same live account. Multiple payouts from the same exact live account. Now that is the true trader discipline. That is a successful, constantly profitable trader. And while I understand that if we copy trade 20 accounts, we can make a lot of money, but you know, the end goal is something like that, to keep the accounts for as long as possible. And that's why I said, like, I never actually get rid of the tilt. I still have the issue with the tilt. The only thing I could work on is to reduce the number of those incidents, or the time frame in between. I mean, to expand the time frame in between those incidents. That's what I'm working on. To have less and less of those days throughout the year. If I go on tilt, that's actually working. So how long is it going to take for me? I don't know. Maybe another year or 2 years or 3 years. I don't know, but I'm working on it. I'm learning, and I'm happy to fail. I want to fail. Hopefully I'm going to fail a lot more. I want to fail in a good way, of course. I don't know what was the dump. I don't know. There was no special news, like Trump is doing this peace talks still. Nothing special happening. Around 66.55. Oh, nice. That's a good day, Zoltan. That's awesome. I have over a year with Apex, getting beat. Oh, nice. Abundance Protocol. Wow. 5 accounts for 1 year. Jesus. Wow. Don't you fail too much? Maybe. By the way, Randall, you have quite a history in trading. How much time did it take for you to overcome these tilt sessions? Do you still have tilt sessions when you mess up an account or something? Because as I understood, you're in this business since decades now, and you know, you definitely have a history. Like, do you still have these kind of tilt or tilt-ish incidents? Or did you manage to overcome it? Or do you able to walk away when you need to? Yo, don't look at it that way. Okay. I understand. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Gold is unplugged. Honestly, ladies and gents, I don't know. Nothing is happening. I got a 2000 drawdown, but my personal account is larger because... Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Understand. Understood. $82. Whoa. Really? He was a very famous American stock trader. I was offered the job. Oh, went to the exchange. Wow. What's gold gonna do here? I wonder. Gold has stopped. He said you can throw a dart at the chart, flip a coin, head or tails. Chart. He said you will be right, but how long can you afford to be right when it goes against you? Huh. This is exactly, wow. That's amazing, Randall. Yeah. This is about risk management. Exactly. It's all about risk management. Caleb Vibes Trading, welcome. How's it going? Ladies and gents, this is a great session. It's about your account size as well, yes. Risk management, that's why, you know, if you have just a few $1,000s of drawdown on these prop firms, forget about that virtual number, like it's 100K or 150K account or whatever. You gotta remind yourself that you have only a few $1,000s of wiggle room to go with. And people keep forgetting that, by the way, also. All right, everybody. Prop is different game. Yeah. Prop firms are different, I know. I know. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here, everyone, because I'm not gonna take a trade here. I'm technically done. I did some excellent trades today. I had an excellent day. I'm in the green, very good with the accounts. All my fundeds are in the green. Everything is awesome. Evaluation accounts too. Everything is good. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be at MyFunded TV shortly, in about 50 minutes or so. If you would like to join, I can see you there. And if you would like to support the channel, please use the code TOMSABO at all these prop firms: TRADEDAY, TickTickTrader, Apex Trader. $85 lifetime activation fee now, and 80% off. Bulenox also 83%. TRADEIFY also instant funded accounts. Lucid Trading and FundingTicks also works. DayTraders, MyFundedFutures network, buy one get one for free. Check it out. In a downtrend but not trading. Yeah, I'm done too. All right, thank you so much, everybody. God bless you all. I'll be back tomorrow in London and New York, and again today in MyFunded TV. Cheers, everybody. God bless.